Hi, I'm Megan Morgan. I'm the culinary queen of Portland, and I'm here today to show you how to make crack. Be careful. Please do not make this in big batches because you will eat it all at once. You can use this as granola. You can use this as a cereal. Start by preheating your oven. Put your oven at 350 degrees, and then get a little pan and maybe about 2 tablespoons, maybe a little more of coconut oil. Put it in your pan and start it melting, right? Because it's hard right now, so get it to be liquid. Then you're gonna take chia seeds. Maybe I can hold this up so you guys can see that. If you know what these guys are, these are great. You can use these as an egg replacement if you're trying to be all vegan. Hold on, there we go. I don't want them to go flying. There we go. So put about a tablespoon in there, right? We're eyeing all of this. And then if you haven't used these guys before, when you add water to them, they get a little mucus membrane, but it tastes good. So it makes them kind of soft and squishy, and they help bind your granola. So you just add a little water in there, no measurements, just water and seeds. And then sunflower seeds, right from the bulk section, nice and cheap. Just throw them in there. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, good for your prostate. I don't have prostate. Okay. Almonds, sliced almonds. You can put anything in here. Anything that's on sale, anything that you might want to use up. This is sort of like making soup, right? You just throw stuff in there. Okay. Let me manhandle this one. Hold on. There we go. Flaked coconut. Also, you can find this really cheap in the bulk aisle. Don't go to the baking aisle. Plus, that'll be covered in sugar. Coconut. What else do we have? Okay, oats. These are gluten-free. Oats are naturally gluten-free. I learned this at Bob's Red Mill. The only reason that some oats are not labeled gluten-free is because they're processed in a plant with gluten, and gluten is so airy, it gets into the air, it gets into everything, so they can't guarantee that it didn't get into your oats, but oats are naturally gluten-free, so. All right, so you've got all your dry ingredients here. I just like to mix them up a little bit. Protein powder, 20 grams vegan protein, 2 scoops. I like to use the vanilla. I've never used the chocolate, but I would imagine that would be really good. And then I just use my hands again. Just toss it around. And you know what, though? I'm gonna add the coconut oil, so let me get a spatula, because I'm not gonna want to use my hands for that. There we go. Okay. So I have about 2 tablespoons, maybe a little bit more of that melted coconut oil. And just pour that over. Scrape it all out. Mix it in there. Get all that protein powder and coconut oil mixed together because that's going to make a little batter. Not really, but kind of. So stir that around. Then you take your magic chia seeds. I'm going to give them a little stir with my finger here just to loosen them up. You can see, you probably can't actually see on that camera that they're starting to plump up a little bit. So we'll add those guys. Scrape them out. All right, and then you just stir it. Chia seeds like to stay in clumps, so kind of spread them out and mush them around in there. Make sure they're all covered. All right. Now if you can see, right, it just almost looks like granola right now. It's just a little wet. And then you take a pan. I'm using a disposable one today. Scrape it on in there. Get all that stuff, all that good stuff. All right. And then just spread it out. This is easy, right? All right, that's what it looks like. Here's the magic part. Take it to your oven, 350. You already preheated it. Switch them out. And we have fabulous crack granola. Again, please do not make big batches. You will eat all of it. It's really good. I eat it just like this, and then sometimes I put coconut milk on it and eat as cereal. And it's really, really good. You won't miss sugar. You won't miss it. I'm Megan Morgan, culinary queen. My mouth is full. Bye.